guys. The sun is out. Megan Heidelberg, DeMarcus Gaston in for Jack Roper. The sun's out.
The sun is out.
And it's like 60 degrees.
It's Thursday and the sun is out. Come on in, sit down, fill up your coffee cup. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So do you know in our, what is 2007 plus right now, whatever, however many years you've been doing?
Years?
I've never sat in this seat.
Really?
Always sat there.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, oh, you're right.
Right?
You are right.
I feel like a little.
I just sat here and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Did I take her chair?
No, but I think.
You like it?
I think I kind of like it.
New year, new side
bit.
of the TV screen.
Yeah.
The universe is off today. People are like, what's happening?
What's happening?
She's
now,
on a different
I got to get my
screen.
bearings.
Yeah,
So I'm
like,
all right, I got my stuff. I got, okay, there's.
The funny part is like the light that they use for me, you know, since I'm a little, I'm chocolate.
Yes, the chocolate.
They have a special light, and of course it's on that side.
Oh, do I get a special light today?
Yeah, you get a special light.
I need it.
So
I need it.
Most people are like, turn it off. I don't need all that light.
I need a little extra light today. My girls kept me out a little late last night.
You were out for girls' night. You were asking me for some recs. Like, I feel like I do that for so many people. Everyone's like, Jamarcus, give me 5 places I should go tonight. And I'm like, got you. Bam, 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 bam.
Yes, because you're always so good about going and trying like all the new places that we'll talk about in a minute. And, you know,
I volunteer
just
as tribute
and
to do all that.
I get a little lazy in the, you know, because where we are, I'm like, well, I'm coming from work. I kind of want to stay in this.
You got to stay in your little triangle.
And this little triangle, because like, am I going to wear heels? Am I going to walk? Am I gonna, you know what I mean? Like, certain things matter. So.
There are a lot of variables when going out. So I've got you covered. I plan first dates, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, whatever. I plan it all.
Yes.
You need me, I got you.
I like it. Well, we had a good time. One of our girls is getting ready to move to India for a couple months to work with basketball. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we had to give her a good going away party.
But you guys had a good time.
We had a good time. Made it in on time. You know, like
just like I was in at 8:30, out like a light. That's how like my bedtime is 9 o'clock most days. So you know, last night I think I got home at like 10 and the world was off kilter. No, I guess it was later than that because I went to the show at the Peace Center, the Branford Marsalis.
How was that?
Quartet. It was so good. I mean,
how does that like go? Like, I mean, I know how it goes, but you just sit and then they just play music for 2 hours? And
yeah.
Are you allowed to bring wine in there?
No wine.
Okay, no wine.
You don't have, there's no alcohol allowed in the Peace Center Hall.
Okay.
So, yeah, but it was great. But you can pregame, you can get, and speaking of that, I checked out the new bourbon bar. There's a new bourbon bar in downtown Greenville called Neat.
Which I think is so clever because if you drink bourbon, then you
want
get
the bourbon neat. Yeah.
Does that mean just ice?
Yes.
Okay.
And so it's a really cool bar. I heard a lot of people talking about it, and of course it was restaurant week, so I was like, I want to check it out. Some of my friends met me there. We got some of the restaurant week eats. It was incredible.
Ooh,
I ate all that.
That looks good.
That's ahi tuna with some garlic sauce and some greens, and yeah, I ate the cake. So
DeMarcus goes to the gym 4 times a day.
Just to eat. Yesterday was a 3-a-day, yeah.
3-a-day. I tried to get him to come with me at noon, and he didn't want to go. But
because then I would have had a 4-a-day, and I wouldn't be able to walk.
Well, you wouldn't have felt guilty about the cake.
But I tell people, I need to have this T-shirt made. I only work out so I can eat. Because there are some non-negotiables in my life.
Yes.
Food plus drink are those. I will not give them up.
No. Because, you know, people talk about January, and that's kind of dry January, try to reset. You do the whole 30. And I had a friend that was like, but you could be missing out on 4 of the best days, and then when you die, no one's going to remember. Oh, but she had a 6-pack.
Yeah,
I'm like, but I'll remember.
My thing about it too, and it's kind of macabre. It's a little sad. It's like, I know you're like, oh no,
bring you down to me.
No, but it's like one of those things. It's like you could have a 6-pack, but you can still walk out here and get hit by a truck.
Oh my gosh.
That's
so
true.
You got to live your life. We got life to live, folks.
Well, you know, tomorrow is the day that most people give up on the resolutions. They're like, I'm good.
That's why I didn't create any.
You didn't create any?
You know, so, but yeah, so remember that. I know that's a sad thing to think about, but just take your moment in your life in stride, right?
Right. Still try to be healthy, make good decisions, but if it comes down, if you're out with the girls and it's like, are we going to order dessert? Order the dessert.
Right. Yes. Order the dessert, and if you get that double chocolate chunk cake that had like a little moonshine ice cream next to it, you do that.
Do whatever Megan was doing.
You do that.
Yeah, do whatever I was doing last night.
Yeah, whatever. Megan doesn't divulge. Maybe I should be like Megan, more like Megan in 2020. Don't divulge any of your secrets. You're like, she's like, I went out I went to prayer group,
yep.
and it was great.
We had a good time, and yes.
Yeah. I had a great time. Everything was responsible, and the concert was fantastic, though. I mean, it was one of those things. Of course, Branford Marsalis has a lot of New Orleans connections, so he did rail on the Clemson Tigers.
He said a little something.
He was like, "I'm sorry about y'all's Clemson Tigers, but go to LSU Tigers, because
Yeah.
So, and then at the end of the concert, he played the Tiger Rag, because obviously it's a part of a larger song. So he gave us a little history of the Tiger Rag and played that out. So the crowd.
See, I like it when we have performers and they come in and they're kind of down with what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That makes it so much better. Because could you imagine being famous and touring all the time, being like, okay, wait, what state am I in? What
Welcome
city am
to
I
Greenville,
in?
North Carolina. And everyone's like, boo.
And people are like, no, when you lose them once, you're done.
You know who's the worst about that? This isn't a performer, but like the airline pilots are the worst.
Greensville?
Are we going to Greensburg, Spartansville?
Greensville.
I'm like,
It's always
and I almost got off the
Greensville.
plane one time because he was like, we're going to Greensboro, and I was like,
that's not where I'm going.
That's not where I'm trying to go.
I'm not supposed to be there.
Yeah, so, but they're the worst. So they just look at it like, I don't know where this place is, so I'm going to punch it in, we're going to get there.
Yes, well, you wouldn't have cared too much because you were at the show, but while we were out last night, the TVs were on, and we happened to glance over because Carolina and Kentucky were playing, USC and Kentucky. All right, Kentucky is 10th.
Yeah.
Carolina has been known to we'll go beat #1 Virginia and then lose to a no-name. I mean, it's just like how we do it. We beat Kentucky.
Wow.
Like, this is a big deal. Clemson just knocked off Duke and UNC.
Basketball is going to be lit for the Carolinas this year.
Carolinas, y'all, basketball.
The Carolina girls are ranked number one.
They played tonight, so yeah.
Furman is killing it. We're top of the SoCon.
They won last night too. Did you see? They beat Western Carolina.
Got my little Furman pin on. Always representing the Dens.
See, Bob Ritchie, we got you.
I know. See, we got everything covered here. That's great.
Yes. Well, we did that. Over the weekend. I had that talk at the Well, and Coach Jackie, the women's coach, was one of the ones speaking. Okay, first of all, if y'all ever go to one of her games, she's already like 6 feet tall anyway. Okay, she wears these heels, 4-foot heels.
Wow.
Like this big. She had these shoes on at the game. They were this big, and then they wrapped around, they kind of tied them on.
So she came to play.
Oh, she comes to play. I mean, she's out there, warming up with them in her heels, walking up and down.
That's a boss.
Just a boss. But she, spoke a little bit before the game. I was like, what's some advice you would give to young ladies or really anyone? And I will never forget this. She said, be not like everyone else, obviously, but be the 2%. I was like, what do you mean by that?
2%?
She was like, so you think, you're with your friends and they're like, oh, we don't want to go to the gym, let's go do that. It'd be easier to go along with 98. No, be the 2%, the one that's going to go. Be like, I'm going to catch up with you, I'm going to go do my work, and then. So when I'm thinking of stuff, 2%. I was like, do the stuff that no one else really wants to do.
So are you saying I should have not eaten the cake last night?
Well,
I should have been the 2%?
Were there's everyone eating the cake, or was it just you? Because if it was just you winning, you did it.
I'm not good at numbers. My body fat is 40%, so I was just going to go with the 98%.
Sparkles ain't got no fat. You got no fat.
But that's a good thing, though. Go with the 2%. I was in a yoga class the other day, and the teacher said, think about it. It takes none of your energy to quit, and it takes all of your energy to stay. What are you gonna do? Ooh. I was in downward dog.
Yeah, you're like, I guess I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay in it. I'm like,
it'd be a lot harder to get out of this thing right now.
When they put it down in simple terms like that, you're like, well, I did not think about it. So now I'm gonna start saying the 2%.
Say the 2%.
Yeah.
See, you can come back.
I'm usually rolling with the 98.
98, right? Nope.
I'm usually wherever they go, and I guess we're gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
Because I'm a pleaser. They're doing those Enneagram scores. Like everyone's like, are you an 8? Are you an 8+? Are you a 9?
Right.
And it tells you, we did the Myers-Briggs back in the day.
Yeah.
At Furman, before we went to any trip, we would do the Myers-Briggs, so you know who to roll with. If you were in PJ or whatever it is, you knew that person was going to be on a schedule. And I know I'm not a scheduler. Oh. I want to just walk around. We went to Cuba. I was just walking around,
just kind of doing.
Drinking Cuba Libres all day.
Right.
And then other people wanted to go, and they had a little schedule. We're going to go at 2:30. We're going to go to take the tour of the Basilica.
Is there an in-between? I want to have option. You know what I mean? I want to have it, but then I want to feel free to rip it up and throw it away. Right. I don't want to do that.
See,
I'm having more fun doing this. You just want to kind of roll.
I just want to roll with it.
I got to have a little bit of a plan. I'll get a little twitchy. I need to know.
Just like they said, there are two types of people, and this is how I travel. There are two types of people on a trip. There's one person that says, do you have your passport? Do you have your license? Do you have your credit card? Do you have a backup credit card? Do you have this? And then there's another person that says, where are we going again?
Where are we going again? Where do I need to be? Yeah.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
What do I need to
Oh,
bring?
I want someone to plan it. I'm just like, tell me what outfits I need to bring.
Yeah. Tell me how much
to
money
do.
to Venmo you. That's what I like. Okay, we good.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we were talking about something before the show because Valentine's Day, y'all are going to be talking about that soon. And so Heather, Crazy Craft Lady, said the hot item that people are getting their men are beef jerky
hearts.
Roses, like in a bouquet, and it's...
Yeah, it's when you eat it.
I couldn't think of the most unattractive thing, anything more unattractive than that.
Have you, like, you don't want to kiss someone that just ate some beef jerky. Like, it's going to be...
Beef jerky than the real.
Ugh.
You'd rather have beef jerky rather than real roses?
It's like your breath smells like ham hocks.
Yes, that's not...
That ain't
Maybe
cute.
Beef jerky with, like, some mints.
Right. I mean, I
the
guess it would be a
side.
good, like, gag gift, because you're literally going to gag when you smell it. But, I mean,
Yeah.
why would...
I guess because, like, what else do you get? Like, you know what I mean? Some people are hard to buy for.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean...
I just
so-
want some white
I'm gonna-
chocolate-covered strawberries.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a White
I
Claw or
hate the
something.
strawberry chocolate.
You hate the strawberry? White?
Two terrible textures.
Are you...
Two
oh.
terrible textures together, you said.
Says the one that's recommending we
beef-
give beef jerky
She's really a
roses.
connoisseur of fine foods, a foodie, really. What she's saying, you know, beef jerky is the finest
It's
thing you can
good,
get a
but,
man to. You're like, no. That's the quickest way to get a divorce, I think. I mean,
Ooh.
maybe.
Do it. But
Don't listen to me, I'm just saying.
they're like...
I'm the single person giving out
But what's funny about Heather and her man, the gifts that they give each other. So she's giving him beef jerky. What is it that he gives you? These like stacked cookies or the what were they? Remember he went like 2 years.
Tower.
He
It's
gave
like
you,
tower of treats.
I mean, like,
The giant candy apple.
Yes, these huge giant candy
I mean,
apples.
I'm not mad at your foodie relationship. I mean, because I think it's a great way
respect
to
the foodie
celebrate your relationship. But, beef jerky.
And,
Nothing. I
and
can't
treat
imagine
boxes.
I can't just imagine how that's going. There's candles. It's lit. It's a beautiful dinner. Roses everywhere.
Have you ever tried to?
And you
Have
pull
you
out
ever
beef
tried
jerky?
to eat? You like, huh?
Yeah.
Like you can't.
Which leads us to our question of the day, sponsored by Spinks, of course. What's the one food you should avoid eating on a date?
Beef
I
jerky.
think beef jerky. Can we all agree? Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Yeah.
Anything with onions.
Anything with onions, no cabbage, no leafy greens, no wings, we learned the other day.
No wings.
Because I was eating dinner with a friend, and she was eating wings, and I was just like, no, there's no dainty
Because
way.
we said there's a couple. Wait, how do y'all eat your wings at home? You can either have the ones that just dive right in,
Suck the marrow out.
just all of it, throw in just the bones, or the wing waster, where you just take that big chunk and then you leave the rest.
That's me
of
because
it.
I don't want to seem like I've never eaten before.
Me too.
Like, how your parents were like, don't act like you've never eaten before.
Right.
You better act like you got some sense.
Uh-huh.
So, you like eat the wing, you're like, and then you try to like, what do you do with your hands? And then
And then it's all over you,
Right,
and then
you
you
got
got
little-
the stuff that's like right there.
you got little stain marks in the corners of your, it ain't
People
cute.
want to tell you, but then they don't tell you.
And then they just don't call you again.
Yes.
So, yeah. No fettuccine, no linguine.
Spaghetti's hard because one, you can make a mess, and then just the noodle. I mean, let's
Right.
like cut them.
Chef Justin is going to give us a great pasta dish that won't get you in the doghouse because, yeah, anything that wraps around your head and around your neck and then down your leg, don't do that.
I mean, and then we said if you're like the one that orders the salad, then you look like,
Oh, she or
you're
he
just
is
trying to
one.
do the salad. You know what I mean? But sometimes the salad's the best thing on the menu. Or you're like, that's the safest.
But if somebody takes me out and they're paying, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and going to be like, the lobster, the
Yes.
steak,
Let's
the
see-
garlic scallops.
Garlic, you gotta be careful. Make sure you got them in. I'm just saying. I'm trying to look after. You know
No
what I mean?
seafood?
No, I like, but it's just you just want to have a good. Maybe just bring a little toothbrush with you after you eat, and that'll.
And excuse yourself. And then
And be like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go
I'll be-
freshen
let me
up a
go
little
freshen
bit.
up. Let me go freshen up
Let me
a
go
little
freshen
bit.
up just a little bit.
Yeah, but we're going to ask the chef this a little later on because I want to know, like, what are some foods that maybe you
that are
should...
good, that's safe.
Yeah, what are
Yeah.
some safe ones you could... do you have any horror stories from, like, dates with food? Like, anything that where you were like, ooh...
I just feel like just seeing someone with something in their teeth can be
This is
a
very
turn off. But it happens to everybody. So it's like But then do you tell them if it's your first date?
But what
do
if we
you-
look past that? What if we're just like, you had greens all up in your teeth,
all up in your teeth?
but I saw to your heart? I mean, just think about it.
That would be ideal.
I knew that
That's
we were...
what I knew we were meant to
and
be.
he was like,
because
yeah,
you had stuff between your teeth too, so we're perfect.
And then we realized we were just two broken shells put together to form a
together.
human. Yeah.
Way to-
That's a way to look at it in ingest.
Okay,
right?
I'll take that. I'll take that. Well, good. Well, speaking of food,
half of the people just turned away. They're like, "What are they talking about?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing?"
Coming up later on Your Carolina, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, of course, and if you're courting someone, the best way to seal the deal is through the meal. Chef Justin to the rescue. He has something easy that looks like you spent a lot of time. We're checking in with him in today's Your Carolina food feature.
Love it. Plus, my favorite thing in the world to do, decluttering and getting your house ready. How you can do those things to get it on the market. We've got some tips for you. And it's a triple threat, ladies and gentlemen. The Monster Jam Triple Threat Series is coming to the Bon Secours Wellness Arena next month with a mix of action and excitement in 6 different competitions. We're giving away tickets this morning for this warring event. Head on over to yourcarolina.tv for your chance to win.
Furnishings for Your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.